Big shouts out to the Heavy Titty Committee. We up in here. We up in this thing, man. We doing something called pushing through. If you new to becoming family, if you new to becoming family, then you don't know what push through mean. Push through means that things keep happening to make me not go live or not want to go live. And right before I went live, we supposed to be live an hour and a half ago. I feel like maybe it was 2 hours. But literally right before I clicked the live button, my phone rang. Okay. And the person who was calling was a friend, somebody who done had my back, somebody who done like really, really, really helped me, help me out. Like as the world has been against me, it was somebody who really had my back. You know what I'm saying? And I always used to tell them, call me if you need something, if you got an emergency, because I done moved now. So it's different now because I'm not just there, you know what I'm saying, for any emergency or anything like that. So I'll be like, call me if you got an emergency or if you need anything. And they'll be like, I'll probably just dial 911. It's okay. And then we'll laugh about it because, if it's an emergency, dial 911. But they called me and they needed me. And I knew that this was one time that, not one time, but was one of the opportunities that I could show them that I got their back to. When people be having, like, when people do things for me that are coming from a good place and from a friend space, like from somebody just having your back, somebody that is supporting you in what you're trying to do in your life and everything like that. When somebody does that, like how y'all donate or like or just, support, I always want to be able to show you that I appreciate it. I always want to be able to show you that I'll have your back too the same way. And when the opportunity presents itself, I can't just not do it. You know what I'm saying? They fire alarm thing. I think the battery had died in it or something like that. And the thing just kept on beeping. Just kept on beeping. It was driving them crazy. And they was like they wasn't gonna be able to get no sleep tonight. And they can't get up there and do it because they handicapped. So they can't get up there and be able to do certain things that you and I can do, able bodied people can do. So I was like, all right, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? Or like, for emergencies or anything like that, like I wanted them to know I got their back too. So as much as it hurt, I was like, I gotta get in there and take that ride because I don't even like driving at night, y'all. But I think that I'm gonna have to just start getting used to it. I used to love, being out and about at night and stuff like that. But I don't know if it's because I started getting older or what. But when I was like 29, 28, 29, it might have been from me living in Philadelphia. When we lived in Philadelphia, me and Cash used to have to plan things out so that we would beat the sun going down so that we could be in the house before the sun went down because of danger and things like that. So now I don't really be wanting to be out at night. And it's hard for me to see sometimes when I'm driving at night. So I just prayed, Lord, get me there and back safe. And I just tried to go up there and do what I needed to do and come back. But then when I got there, I saw that their anxiety was really, really bad. Their anxiety was up and I could see it in their face. You know how you could tell when somebody don't want to tell you something wrong, but you could tell something wrong? It was like one of them things, like I could tell something is wrong and something bothering them. And then with the smoke alarm going off, you know what I'm saying, that probably they wouldn't have got no sleep tonight. So I'm glad that I was able to go and take the battery out the thing because I could reach up there, but they can't. You know what I mean? But it was an opportunity for me to show that I'm not just a taker. I will have your back just as much as you have mine because I appreciated it when you did it. You feel me? So sorry about that, y'all. Trust me, I did not want to have to leave because I really wanted us to go in tonight. I really wanted us to go live and just do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? The Heavy Titty Committee in full effect. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really was wanting. That's what I was planning. That's what I was thinking, girl. And then when that happened, I was just like, man, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. Because I'll be damned, I wouldn't be able to get no sleep tonight knowing that they can't sleep and knowing that they called and asked me for help and I wasn't there for them. They be there for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with any of y'all. If I ever have the opportunity to be there for y'all and I'm able to do it, and I have the opportunity to show y'all I appreciate y'all and that I got y'all back too, trust me, I'm gonna take it. I promise you, I'm gonna take it. So I got to move this vacuum out of the way because it's getting on my nerves. But I want to go ahead and check Carlissa page on to see what's going if we missing anything.
To okay, like we'll wake up in the morning, Your Honor. I tell her,
Is that Blueface? Who is that? Girl! Hold up, girl. Hold up, girl. Girl, is that Blueface? I need to go ahead and get this out today. I had to go ahead and get that out of the way because that was gonna get on my nerves all night. I don't like crumbs in the floor. But girl, they've been going crazy with AI. TikTok been a mess. Okay, cause I was a little like, wait a minute. Oh, and I need to take my hair. I need to do my hair too because I need to put some more plaits in it so that I don't have to brush it every day. And I'm gonna stop brushing it in the front every day too. But I'm gonna take these plaits out. I'm gonna comb through it with a comb out brush and then just braid them right back up. I they said they was gonna refer me to a dermatologist, but I still haven't got a call from the dermatologist. So I'm gonna call them on Monday and ask them what the fuck going on. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause yeah, I need to do that. Shout out to all of my moderators. Shout out to the moderators that are in the chat and the moderators that are not gonna come in the chat tonight. Or if you see this on the replay, just know that we love you. From me and from Neat, we love you. Okay, me and Neat want you to know we love you. Anybody else want them to know we love them? Anybody else want to jump in the chat and say shout out to the mods, shout out to Becoming Family? We love them. We love each other. We love King Lex. We love what we doing. We love ourselves. We love the Lord. Come on. Come on. I know why you say that. Why you say that? Tell me why you say that first. Is it because I got on this shirt that's way too small for my boobs? Is that why? Or is it because I was been supposed to go live and I didn't? Because I told you what I had to do, girl. I had to do what I had to do, girl. I had to. It was no way I could have said no. Cause they don't never call me and ask me to help them with shit. I'm sorry, not shit. Nothing. With nothing. They never call me and ask me to help them with nothing. So when the smoke alarm was going off, I was saying to myself, why? Why do this gotta be happening right now? But I didn't want them to know that. You know what I mean? So I just acted like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'll be there. Yeah, yeah. I'm on the way. I'm on my way right now. Ain't no problem. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. But oh man, hell. But I told you that was my I had listen. If one of y'all have an emergency and y'all call me and I'm able to do it, meaning that I got a vehicle and I got gas and I'm able bodied and you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it because, especially if you don't never ask me for nothing. Blueface, nah, Alex, Blueface, Blue been in my head with that doggone line, girl. Listen, what line? Wait, what line? Y'all, let's get okay. So, why Neat tell me from his song? Which one? Trying to get fit so I can fit in. Which one? What line? 24 hours to 24 hours? Girl, which one, girl? Which one, girl? Which one, sis? Let me know. It's called Baby Girl. It's a new song. Is it about? Girl, you gonna laugh your head off. Wait a minute. Is it a way I can listen to it? Blue Sound of 21 night now. Wait. Blue Sound of 20v1 right now. He doing a 20v1. He doing it live. All right. Wow. Well, we hold on, y'all. Wait. I will tap into some of that, but tonight, I don't know, y'all, tonight, because tonight it says Krishan Rock got Hitman Quell to unalive Ronnie Doe. So I need for the title to match the video because it's a lot of people that's just now getting into this story. And I want to make it very cut and dry for them, y'all. I want to make it very cut and dry for them why all of this is going on. Because Junior is the major motivation why she did this, but not the only motivation. Also, people are thinking that Lamille Plummer is the one who faked the DNA test. I beg to differ. I have a different set of opinions. And I want people to hear my opinion so that we can put two and two together and try to figure out the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I never thought about it in that aspect that maybe Lemmy had something to do with it. I didn't think about that. And honestly, I don't think that, but it was good for me to think about because now I look at things in a different way like, So I want to put out my opinions and what I have gathered from the investigation that we have been doing so that everybody can hear what people are thinking so that we can come together and figure out the right gut truth, the absolute dirty down low to the flow gutter snipe gutter bucket hood booger truths about what Krishan did and does to the men in her life, the men that she dates, the men that she sleeps with, the men that she aborts, the women that she aborts, the babies that she aborts. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't say it that way, so I'm trying to say it my way. Because y'all know YouTube don't play. Bars! But for real though. So let me play this real quick and then we're gonna go back to that. I can't believe this.
Good morning.
What's good about the morning? I'm like, Your Honor, we just woke up. What do you mean? I'm happy I'm alive.
We in the store, Your Honor. She like, do you want the green beans or do you want the corn? The corn.
Why do you want the corn?
And storm off down the aisle.
Hey, what's wrong?
Tired.
You tired?
Oh, and I gotta take him somewhere. I'm okay.
Some watermelon for him. I got you a sandwich.
Thank you very much.
Watermelon.
You look tired.
I am tired. I haven't slept. I've been in the hospital myself because I'm sick.
What's your biggest prayer right now?
Find someone for him safe to stay. Get a job so I can be able to take care of him. I feel like a horrible mom.
No, you're not a horrible mom.
I'm doing the best I can. Thanks for the food. I appreciate it.
How long have you been in this situation for?
Couple months.
I'm sure it gets harder every day.
Yep. It was different when it was warmer outside, and now it's freezing.
You want to get a place before winter comes.
Hey, my name's Sam.
Hi, Sam.
You don't deserve to be out on the street cold with your baby. We think you're an amazing mum doing the best you can, right?
Thank you.
What's your dream?
It's just to be a good mom. I've always been there for everybody else. I gave up everything. I went back to Chicago to take care of my dad and my mom. And my dad had dementia. And I went up there pregnant knowing I wasn't supposed.
What? United States trending music videos, Baby Girl, Blueface. Wait, is he gonna play?
All right, y'all, eat a little late lunch with us.
Look at that girl. Jaden, what you about to eat? Because I'm about to eat salmon. I'm about to eat me a little bourbon glazed salmon. That's what I'm about to have. I'm about to have a little bourbon glaze. You know what I'm saying? Little bourbon glaze. Something like little bourbon glaze for the heavy titty committee. Little bourbon. Little bourbon. Nothing but a little bourbon. Y'all, I want to get on this stuff, y'all. Oh, we're going to have to go to this another day, y'all. because today's live is going to be a little bit more serious than that, y'all. Today's live is going to be a little bit more serious, and we can get on we can cut the food, tomorrow if the opportunity presents. But I want our mood to be, on one accord, because I'm doing this for Ronnie. We've been live so far for 15 minutes. So replay game, the mark is going to be about 15 minutes. I'm going to play Ronnie's song so I can get my mind right, because before I had to do what I had to do, my spirit, my mind, my soul was on something totally different. And I want to go back to that space. I want to go back to that space where I was when I was about to click live and I had to get up and run out the house. So I'm going to play Ronnie's song real quick. And yeah, and we're gonna go from there. Wait.
I got so much footage that I don't even know where to begin with it all. So I thought I was gonna get on here. I felt like I was gonna get on my little Snapchat and give you a little razzle dazzle. You feel me? Because it's too much. I refuse to talk about the murdering ass family. I refuse to talk about them. Every other person in their family got bodies. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not giving them the light of day. Rest in peace, Ronnie. We already know what's really going on out here in these streets and what really happened. But the evidence gotta prove it. So we gonna wait on that. What else do I gotta talk about? Oh my God.
All right, so I don't know who that is. That is Ronnie Doe. We blame you for Sean. I don't know if that is a creator or if that is a family friend or a friend or somebody who lives in Baltimore. I don't know, but I just clicked on it, and that's absolute fact. So I'm glad that I did. Shout out to the lady who made that video. I'm glad that I did. Now I gotta go to Voodoo Dollhouse TV real quick, y'all. The Dollhouse. Now this video was made a few days ago, so I think that Voo won't mind us playing the video. You feel me? Because it's not like we wait. Okay, because it's not like we playing the video that just came out an hour ago, so I don't think she would mind. We've been doing it and she ain't never had no problem with it, and I appreciate it. Some people tried to make me feel like she did have a problem with it, and I never got no smoke. I ain't never getting no copyright. I ain't never getting none of that from her. So salute to you, Boo. I appreciate that. Like Ruby, salute to you, Ruby, Lola, all the real YouTube niggas. All the real YouTube. I ain't mean to say that, y'all. I'm feeling a little hood tonight. I'm feeling a little ghetto. Okay? Ghetto, hood. I'm feeling a little like that tonight. So forgive me for being a little too hood. But all the real YouTube sisters, all the real YouTube soldiers, they know that this is the name of the game in YouTube. And I think anybody who copyright strike or any of that with anybody, you a lame. You a motherfucking lame. You a lame. The only time that I ever had any static or smoke about that was from a man. A man that think that say he, but he really ain't. He ain't that, because I promise you, he would have been like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna let sis get off on that." Yeah, that's a compliment when people play your videos, dummy. That's what you want. That's free promotion, stupid. Anyway, we'll talk about that another day because we on one mission. But y'all know that I told y'all that I had a whole nother bust down in the works that I've been studying, because I don't come out here and talk like this unless I know what I know. So I'm almost there at that point. And when I get to letting off, when I get to doing, when I get to doing all of that, just know I'm already setting ready to motherfucking go. Just know that. Just know that. So it's gonna be cool to get information because your sister ain't gonna lead you wrong. Your sister ain't gonna lead you blind, baby. Your sister ain't gonna lead you blind. We ain't gonna get on nobody's head that don't deserve it. Before it was Krishan for me, it was Nature Boy. You hear me? Before it was Tim Norman. We seen Tim Norman be brought to justice. Nature Boy be brought to justice. We will see Krishan Eugenia Malone be brought to justice. And I also want to say, Mama Charla, when you name her after two men that you were sleeping with while you was even pregnant with her, that's got a lot to do with a lot of this confused spirit that's going on. The Frankenstein spirit that she got on her. She like to take things from people and pop somebody eye in and pop somebody ears on and do somebody dance and say somebody words and go to the trash can and get eyelashes out the trash can and put them on her face. That's that Frankenstein spirit that you gave her, naming her after two different niggas that you actually was sleeping with while you was pregnant with her, before you got pregnant with her, after you gave birth to her. That ain't cool. Ladies, don't try to name your baby after two different men because you think it's cute, because you think it's funny, because you don't know what type of stuff you're putting on your baby. Pay attention to the name that you name your children. Okay? Pay attention to that. That's important. That's important. This girl got a whole Frankenstein spirit thing going on. You know what I'm saying, girl? I know y'all know what I'm saying. I know y'all do. Oh, weirdos, Frankenstein. Girl, don't get me started. We gonna get on. Listen, all the girls that's here for the truth, come put two hands on the DJ booth and when you, which one? Come, you girl. Now let's go. All right, so the video that really got me and that really makes me want to speak on this is this
girl.
Is this one right here. Shout out to Vu. Vu, we are gonna go ahead and play this. We're gonna get our minds right, and then there's some other things that I'm gonna show y'all. We only got about 2 hours because I couldn't go live when I wanted to. But I'll tell you one thing. Meek. You're gonna have fun with me for these 2 hours. I tell you one thing. I'm gonna give it all I got, baby. I'm gonna give it all I got. You hear me? Tonight I'm gonna bare my soul about this whole entire stuff that's going on. I'm gonna bear everything that I feel about it. I'm gonna bear the reason why I know that Quell did it. Krishan put him on the mission to do it. How, why, what he thought, because he thought that he was gonna get away with it. He was literally being directed by somebody who did get away with a crime, Geronimo Vasquez. When they sat in that car and talked, she got his mind. Y'all see how calculated the girl is with other things. I done bust down to y'all how she had a part to do in the fake daddy going off on Blueface and ending up getting bled by Blueface. She had something to do with that, but she was so calculated, narcissistic. She was paying attention to the camera angles so it wouldn't look like she had nothing to do with it, and it still shows she had something to do with it. After that episode came out, that was that Christmas. Remember that Christmas episode when Blueface found out? He saw the episode for himself and he saw that she had something to do with it. He went home with his family. He was going to do that anyway. But this beautiful picture of his family, he didn't give a damn how she felt about it because he saw that she had a part in the whole thing with the daddy punching him. He saw that she was playing both sides. He saw that, and she couldn't get him to come home for nothing. She messed up the house. She said the police came. She said all of that, and ain't none of that make that come home. So you know what she did? She went to Baltimore for Christmas because she was jealous of this. This was the same year, space, and time. Junior right now is being curated in her belly by Ronnie. Blueface was with them. Christmas is at the end of December, not the beginning. They was banging at the end of December and at the beginning of January. That is when they was bang, bang, banging. That's when they was bang, bang, banging. For all the new people that don't know, I know Becoming Family know, but for all the new people that don't know, that's when they was bow, 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 banging. They was smashing, they was knocking boots. In the words of Ronnie, they was knocking boots. Okay? So this is why this is important. It's smart, it's time, and it is important. The end of December, beginning of January. Say it with me. The end of December, beginning of January. The end of December, beginning of January. Now listen to the doctor.
So it looks like your period could have been around like mid-December, and that you would have conceived somewhere just after Christmas. So you want to think about what decision you want to make about the pregnancy first. And you are 20 weeks and 2 days. You're halfway through. In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision...
Trump changing all the termination laws, and she's not realizing that she's waiting and waiting, and then when she finds out that it's even a possibility, when she realizes that it was the end of December, beginning of January, she knew. She knew. Because guess what? He was over here. He was over here, and she was over there. She was over there. That's what she was. We've been screaming this and trying to tell y'all this for 2 years. Welcome. Hit the like button. It's the least you can do. You told us we was hating on her for 2 years while she was unaliving people, giving babies STDs. Y'all said we was hating on her. Hit the like button. It's the least you can do. Donate. It's the least you can do. Donate to the platform. We self-employed over here. They like to shadow ban our videos because we're not talking about the fluffy stuff. We're not talking about, oh, Krishan's great. Oh, she's just going through some trouble right now. Keke Palmer. No, we're not Keke Palmer over here. We're not supporting that BS. We thought straight through it. When the baby was like this. We seen when the baby was like this. We was done. We was done then. Y'all was trying to tell us we was hating on them. Hit the like button. It's the least you can do. Flip the numbers. Get the people in the room. A real truth is getting ready to come out, and I don't think y'all ready. I don't think y'all ready because y'all not acting like this. Y'all not liking the video. The least you can do is like. You a part of Becoming Family or what? Is you jacking Becoming Family or what? What's up? Choose up right now. What you gonna do? Choose up. Choose up. Like the video. Donate. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's time to choose up. What you gonna do? You gonna choose the truth or the lie? The truth or the lie, y'all? What we gonna do? Neat. What we gonna do with them, Holy Ghost girl? What we gonna do with them, big sis? Church pieces in the chat. The queen can move anywhere on the board. Are y'all ready? I had to just wake us up real quick because I know it's been a lot of BS going on, y'all. But I'm back. We here. And we gonna do our thing. You hear me? With this time that we got, y'all. We gonna do our thing. Okay? We gonna do our thing. All the girls that's here for the truth, come put 2 hands on the DJ booth and run your way. Yeah, we here for the truth. The truth. Not the truth. The truth. Ain't that right, Earth, back to the moon. We here for the truth. Oh my goodness. How does this? Oh, I'm gonna crack up when I watch this replay. I promise you. But no, seriously, I may make, jokes, and I may try to bring some comic relief to this horrible situation. But trust me, it's gonna be done with etiquette and with care. Okay, and it's gonna be done properly. We've been trying to tell you guys for years, but you know what? We are the type of people where we're not going to just waste time by sitting in your face and saying, I told you so. I told you so. We're going to tell you one time, we told you so. And now we're going to move forward and we're going to show you everything that you guys, didn't believe. Man, we're going to show you, because now that you're woke, you can actually look at things for what they are. So let's go. Let's get back to it. We know what she was, the end of December, beginning of January. Now let's hear what the doctor said, and then we're going to go to Vu video and watch that masterpiece that she made over there.
Decision is going to be based on the paternity. I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time because you're so far along.
Shout out to the mods, Holy Ghost girl.
She's just so you're the one you.
Oh shit.
Let me see it.
Yeah,
So this is when she's due based on ultrasound today. It's like a approximate of September 19th. It's got an error of 2 weeks. If you take September 19th and go back, your period may have been around mid-December, and usually you conceive about 2. Okay, so your date is September 19th. So it looks like your period could have been around mid-December, and that you would have conceived somewhere either just after Christmas. So you want to think about what decision you want to make about the pregnancy first. And you are 20 weeks and 2 days. You're halfway through.
Why Blueface couldn't be in the room, Krishan? Why you in there with the doctor ducked down like you want her to whisper the shit? Why are you in there with the doctor like this? What's going on? Tell me the truth. How far am I for real? Because I'm stupid. Wait a minute. I'm trying to wish the baby to be Bluefaces. You think I can manifest it? God, get the hell out somewhere! You know what you did in December? Because you were mad about the picture. Sitting up there trying to manifest the baby to be another man's. You should have manifested your legs closed. That's what you should have did. Slobbering succotash. Slobbering succotash. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can't do this. Alexis, what are you doing?
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time because you're so far along.
She's just so you're the one you.
Oh shit.
Let me see it. So this is when she's due based on ultrasound today. It's like a approximate of September 19th. It's got an error of 2 weeks. If you take September 19th and go back, your period may have been around mid-December, and usually you conceive about 2. Okay, so your date is September 19th. So it looks like your period could have been around mid-December, and that you would have conceived somewhere either just after Christmas. So you want to think about what decision you want to make about the pregnancy first. And you are 20 weeks and 2 days. You're halfway through. In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time because you're so far along.
She's just so you're the one you.
Oh shit.
Let me see it. So this is when she's due based on ultrasound today. It's like a approximate of September 19th. It's got an error of 2 weeks. If you take September 19th and go back, your period may have been around mid-December, and usually you conceive about 2. Okay, so your date is September 19th. So it looks like your period could have been around like mid-December, and that you would have conceived somewhere just after Christmas.
So with that
So you want to think about what decision.
I landed my plane on that one, guys. What you think? Put a 1 in the chat if I landed my plane on that one. Hey, baby, Tanali and Saf, I see y'all. Angela, what's good, Angela? What's good? She couldn't even do that. Blue is not the father, period. And then Holy Ghost girl, I keep playing this because remember how people said that he was such a horrible person for wanting the DNA test, for saying that the baby ain't his, all of this stuff that he never did to Jaden. Y'all got to understand, too, that for a man, they feel out of control with certain situations, especially when he's telling you, hey, I've been watching you. You wouldn't make a good mother. I don't think you should have a baby. You done aborted 10. So what's wrong with me saying, I've been watching you. I don't think you'll be a good mom. Not right now, anyway. I don't think you should do this because you can't even keep a car. You can't even keep a car. You can't even drive a car. If I paid for it, you can't do nothing responsible. You can't even go buy groceries without getting locked up. I don't think it's a good idea for you, but he a bad guy. I don't know, because you seem like you want to be with me, but I don't think this is my baby, because I remember back then. I remember what you was doing and what I was doing. You might be dumb, but I'm not. But he was the bad guy, right, sis? She can't even keep her tooth in her mouth. Come on. So how's she gonna take care of a baby? That's facts, man. She always losing it. Always losing it. It's like she go there to the doctor like every other week. Just wasting resources. Oh my goodness. For real though. So now we're gonna go over here to this masterpiece that Vu made, right, y'all? Now check this out, y'all. Check this out. This is, man, y'all got to see this. I know y'all probably already seen it, but let's watch it together. That's the fun part, when we can watch it together. You know what I'm saying? You notice that I said that's the fun part, when we can watch it together. Remember the phrase, that's the fun part. Remember that phrase for all the people who are new coming over here. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself known. Welcome to Becoming Family. We love you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell your mothers, tell everybody that is going down over here. The truth is out the cage. Now, I digress.
Calling the Steve Wilkos show. Krishan, Rock, and Blueface. And I told my wife about it. And she gave it to one of our producers who I guess is working on it, trying to get these people. And it's still just blowing up.
Leave me alone. Y'all, we all sound alike. My family, we sound alike. So if anybody impersonating me,
hey, shout out to Seattle, Washington.
I'm back home. And I'm not in no basic neighborhood, y'all.
Tell a friend, tell your friend.
I'm in Calabasas in Baltimore. I ain't gonna hold you. I would flip the camera and show you what house I live in, but it's none of y'all business. You don't know how many labels or rich people bigger than me reaching out to me right now. Just to go up against what's going on with me with my baby father and stuff. I'm not doing that.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beef for me.
For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, Widow Queen, Lil Jokes, or whatever the case may be. And we are here here for another episode of the shenanigans down here at the circus of Blueface and Krishan. And things really just took an interesting turn because as you can see in the intro, Steve Wilkos has offered to give Krishan Jr. and Krishan Sr. a paternity test for Blueface so that we can put this whole paternity thing to rest. Now, some of you guys in the audience who have not been following the circus are probably lost. And I'm going to get into...
Actually, I take that back. That doesn't sound good. If it was Krishan and some other dude from Baltimore, that was not Ronnie and that was not Blueface, then yeah, it sounds good because that's the only type of stuff that she can get on. But for Blueface, absolutely not. That's actually an insult because he's a platinum selling artist. He's a platinum selling artist. That's like asking Beyonce to go take a paternity test at Steve Wilkos. Maybe not Beyonce. Maybe that's a little, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. He would never do that. If he would have done that, I would have definitely said, yep, they cloned him. They cloned him. I ain't never thought I believed in nothing like that, but they cloned him. What is he doing over Steve Wilkos down to the Steve Wilkos house? Yeah, Blue knew what was up. She was back and forth from Baltimore. Exactly. Facts. He should never. She can, but not him. Period. But yeah, let's keep going.
What we're going to talk about. But before I do that, I need you guys to do me a quick favor. First of all, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell so you'll know when I go live and or upload new content. Make sure you guys leave a comment down in the comment section because I love to hear your thoughts on this topic. So now let's get into what we're doing here and why we are here today at the circus. So in case you guys have not been knowing what's going on, Krishan Rock Sr. has been going around ever since she was pregnant, telling everybody that Krishan Jr. belongs to Blueface. Now, in a normal world, nobody would question this because Krishan and Blueface have been together for a long time. But the fact of the matter is, Krishan has not been faithful to Blueface, and people who have really followed this story knows this. So Krishan going around saying that Blueface is the father, having Krishan Jr. meet Carlissa, and then Carlissa going back and forth on the internet saying he is hers and he's not. It kind of makes sense because there was always question from the very beginning about paternity of Krishan Jr. Mind you, Krishan Jr. is an innocent child and doesn't deserve any of this. However, unfortunately, he was born to a mother who's very deceiving, conniving, and cunning, and you can't trust nothing she says because Blueface has said on many occasions in the past that she was a cheater and he didn't know if the baby was his. So when you fast forward to 2025, 2 years after Junior is born, this would answer why some people are saying that there could be questions around the paternity for Junior. It's because this has been a question up for discussion since he's been here. Honestly, before he's even come here. As a matter of fact, I have an old throwback video of Blueface actually doing an interview where he's saying out of his own mouth he believes the baby doesn't belong.
Now this right here, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because people have started to come in and ask questions. And it gets frustrating, y'all. It does, but I'm so glad that Vu did this because it gets frustrating when you've been doing this for 2.5 years since this baby been in her stomach, and people come online and be like, you guys, I heard that it might not even be his baby. Okay, we get it. We get it that people really thought that was Blueface's baby. But damn, it is so hard to watch because it's so much that you want to tell people, but you can't just drop it all on them at once. You got to give it to them in doses because these are things that you have found out over the past 2 years of going through this. So the things that you know, you can't expect for everybody to know in one day. So I'm glad that she made this video because the clip she about to say should shut down. It should shut it down. Let's watch.
To him. He says he actually believes the baby belongs to Ronnie. And Ronnie is the person we believe at the dollhouse is Junior's father. Y'all, check out this clip.
Shit, I thought it was gonna be like, yes. No.
No, I mean,
Don't be
like,
looking at me like that.
I feel like this part, what I'm trying to read, as the biological father of the fetus.
He said, I feel like this part, man, Blue knew from the gate that's what she did with that DNA test. That's like a kid changing that report card from an F to an A and bringing it home, trying to make it seem like the teacher made a mistake. I can look at your report card and tell that was an F. An A ain't made like that with a straight line at the top and a line there and a line there. That ain't no damn A, that's an F. But you want to come home and bring your report card to me like I'm stupid. You want to come home and try me like I'm stupid with your report card. All right, I'm going to let you bring it to me. I'm going to let you put it in my hand. And then I'm going to tell your ass to go get a switch from off the tree outside. Because not only are you not doing your work in school, because I know you smarter than that. I know you smarter than that. You just running your mouth. Not only are you not doing what you're supposed to do in school, but you got the nerve to insult my motherfucking intelligence. Spatterize for the child. Go get a switch. You got the nerve to change a 0% chance to a 9999999. And you think I ain't gonna? I feel like this part doesn't match this part, Krishan. Can you talk about that? Why you got your hands over your mouth like that? Why are you looking at the stylist? You know, the one who helped her do all her dirt. Where is the stylist? I'm trying to help the police out here. Where is the stylist? Are y'all not watching? Are y'all smarter than a second grader? Are y'all smarter than a second grader? I really want to know that. Real quick, y'all. Baltimore PD. I got a question for you. Are you smarter than a second grader? Lex, why would you ask something like that, Lex? Why would you ask that question, girl? Well, the reason why I asked that question is because I never sat down and told my son anything about what's going on with Krishan or none of that. He might have been in another room playing, or he might have heard my live playing on the TV or something somewhere else, or maybe watched it. But I never directly sat down and told him, this is what happened and this is da-da-da-da-da. I never did that. Okay? But even a second grader can see
Thanksgiving dinner at Cash School, and my phone about to go dead. But I popped in for a minute. I got a lot of stuff to do today. But, you know, we always gonna make it. Yep. We always gonna make it. It's Thanksgiving dinner at his school. Mm-hmm. We love y'all. We're going live tonight. Y'all make sure y'all like and tell them what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. That's right. Make sure y'all do that, because the truth is coming out about Ronnie. Now everybody's starting to wake up. And they starting to see the truth. Even a second grader know the truth. What happened to Ronnie? He got shot. Who did it? 12. And who told 12 to do it? Boom.
Are you smarter than a second grader, Baltimore PD? That seemed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't set that up. I didn't plan that. We didn't rehearse that. I just went live. Because personally, I wanted to know what he was going to say. Baltimore PD, are you smarter than a second grader? As we proceed.
Let me hear the father. Let me hear the father. Let me hear the father.
I think the baby looks like him. Okay. Honestly.
You don't think the baby looks nothing like you at all?
What you think?
Man, hey, man, I ain't really looked at the baby like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to take your word.
I got kids already, so it's like, you know, I'm expecting something. But it's scientifically proven that's not my child.
Okay.
Swabbed them. Yeah, swabbed them. I got paid.
Did you hear that? It's scientifically proven that's not my child. I swabbed him. Yeah, I swabbed him. He already swabbed him up. Blueface never lies like that about his own kids. The only time Blueface has ever lied in the public was to protect Chrisean, not to go against her. He let her lies rock. And then when her lies got bust down, it looked like they both was liars. But man, that dude was just trying to have her back. He don't have to lie. Let me tell you something about a man like Blueface. Let me tell you something about an alpha male. They don't gotta lie to you. What reason would they have to lie to you? And especially in their mind, they feel like if they gotta lie to you, then that means they scared of you or something. They scared of how you gonna react. They're scared of how you gonna handle the truth, and they're not. They don't give a damn about how you feel about the truth. They don't give a damn about how you react. Because they walking and talking in their power, and they do what they want to do. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not saying it's right. I'm trying to tell you the mindset of men like him. I'm not saying that, ooh, that's the way everybody should be. But what I'm saying is he does not feel the need to walk around and lie because he don't care about what nobody think about how he live his life, what he got going on and what he doing. He has no shame in the things that he doing because the things that he doing in his mind are not shameful. And to be honest with you, he's not a bad dude. He's not a bad dude. There's no reason for him to lie to us. There's no reason. He just said that, and he was telling the truth. But guess what? People barely saw this video. People barely saw this video. Only a small group of people saw this video because anybody that's exposing Chrisean's channel gets shadow banned. That's why all the people who exposing Chrisean, the numbers look a little bit different, don't they, than the other people who were supporting her. But now it's getting bigger because the people who were supporting her and doing topics about other people and not, play by play exposing what she's doing, those people are now talking about what she is doing. And so now the truth is getting blown up, and I'm thankful for that. But if Blueface would have said something else in this interview, the opposite, it would have been everywhere. But he literally said he swabbed the baby. He literally said that it's scientifically proven that that's not his baby. What more do we need after we see Ronnie and we know that Blueface done swabbed the baby? What more proof do we need? We got to stop letting people play with our face like that, y'all. We got to stop letting people play with our intelligence like that, y'all. If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a duck or it's playing like a duck, and I don't want nothing to do with them anyway. Be yourself. Man, look, Holy Ghost girl, you see this girl. You notice that a lot of this video didn't really blow up like that. You remember? This stuff, it didn't get the same play that the others got, The people support her. His people, the people support her. His people channel, because it worked for them financially. Yes, the people that support her for financial gain, not because she's a good person. Hello, but I digress. Let's keep watching.
To do that first little issue, so if y'all not paying me, if somebody want to give me $100,000 to post a DNA test, shoot it.
So y'all saw that little clip. The first clip was from the show Crazy in Love. And this is when Chrisean was about 5 months pregnant and she did a paternity test. And it came out, according to Zeus, that the test said Blueface was the father. But then shortly after that, Blueface did a whole bunch of PR, a whole bunch of doggone interviews. And he had told anybody and everybody with the ear that not only was the baby not his, he even said that he believed the baby belongs to Ronnie. Now, for those of you who don't know who Ronnie is the guy who Chrisean was with since she was a kid. All the way back.
Now, y'all, I'm going to eat me some starch real quick so I stop interrupting Vu because she going in. That's right. Let me eat some starch. I'll be back.
To high school. They dated even through the relationship with Blueface, and Ronnie had also alleged that not only was he there at the hospital when Chrisean had Junior, that he was also there when she conceived him. I have a couple of clips from Ronnie Doe. He ended up losing his life, unfortunately. And some people speculate Chrisean may have something to do with that, and it's simply because this young man was very adamant about not only being Junior's father, but wanting to get paternity established. He went down to the courthouse. He did everything that he could to have Junior tested, but unfortunately, right before his court date, his life was taken. Now, rest in peace to Ronnie Doe. I want to give you guys a few clips of Ronnie and what he was saying when he was here. And just pay attention to the striking resemblance in the features of the face. And also pay attention to how much he actually cared when he spoke on Junior. Y'all, check this out.
He was born in Baltimore. I was with Chrisean when her water broke. You get what I'm saying? So I seen him. Yeah. I seen. I'm telling you too much. Long story short, I seen baby boy when he came out the hospital.
So we're at the hospital when she had the baby?
Next question.
No, I need to know that.
Next question.
I want to know. Please.
Next question. I'ma just say I know who cut the umbilical cord. I want to make sure that Chrisean, Eugenia, Malone hears me loud and clear. Make this easier for me and make this easier for yourself by doing the right thing. You may be going through postpartum right now. You may be going through the mental baggage of being a mother and not having a good role model of a mother. You need someone that will hold you accountable and that will help Junior get the proper care that he needs. At the end of the day, I have right here, he's telling me to wake up because I'm in bed with his sister. He's telling me to wake up. Why? Because the camera guy needs Sean at Tessa's at 2:30. Yet, y'all want to tell me I'm clout chasing and I'm lying. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I was knocking down Chrisean in December 2022. I was knocking down Chrisean in January 2023. Chrisean Jesus Porter was born September 3rd, 2023. So
yeah,
he
was a mature baby too.
And he was born prematurely. The Zeus order DNA test states that in order for Chrisean Jesus Porter to be born on the date that he was born, he had to be conceived in late December of 2022 to early January of 2023. I got concrete evidence right here for y'all. All I want y'all to do is hold people accountable so that Chrisean Jesus Porter can have the life that he deserves and the father that he deserves. All I'm saying is I think that what happened was Blue told her to go get an abortion. In the process of going to abort his baby, she got pregnant with mine. And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. Drops mic.
Yeah, if it really wasn't an issue, she would just go ahead and just do the test. Like,
Holy Ghost girl, anybody, can somebody please put this full live in my email? Please, somebody, if y'all know where this full live at, I've been looking for it for months. Please put it in my email. I know I got something in my mouth. I'm sorry. Let's go.
So that was Ronnie, and as you can see, he had proof, receipts, and everything else to show that he's a possible candidate for father of Chrisean Jr. But Chrisean Sr. had been going around just pinning the baby on Blueface, completely disregarding this young man and his request for paternity. Now, what sucks about this, like I said, is Ronnie unfortunately lost his life, and who knows if we will ever know. But the fact that Steve Wilkos has reached out because someone jumped down in his comments and brought up Chrisean, it may be a sign from heaven, maybe a sign from God or the divine that we might get some answers for this paternity, because we know Steve Wilkos been doing this for years. He has his own show where he's been providing paternity for girls and boys all around America, some even the world maybe, I don't know. But either way, he's the right person to call, and the fact that he answered that call, I'm telling you y'all, it's gotta be something to this. Now, this is where Chrisean's dilemma is going to come in. Chrisean has been using this whole storyline for her life for clout. Basically, it's Blueface being the father of Chrisean Jr. and that she's just this downtrodden baby mother trying to live and make it on her own as a single mother. But what happens if that storyline goes kaput? What happens if it gets out that Blueface actually is not the father of this baby? And as a matter of fact, everybody was in on it in the circus and we've all gotten played. That would take a lot of money out of a lot of people's pockets. And I believe that that's why Chrisean fights so hard for this paternity not to get out. Now, don't get me wrong. I do understand that Chrisean's entire career hinges on this whole drama, because without this, she literally has nothing, almost like her pockets. But ultimately, she knows that without this storyline, she goes back to nothing, back to Baltimore or whatever slum she come from, and her and Junior is going to have to figure it out. So what she's doing, in my opinion, is trying to hold on to this storyline as much as she can and hold on to the fact that Junior belongs to Blue so that we can all buy it, so that we can continue to partake in the circus. But like I said, every time I talk about it, it's going to either be pertaining to Junior or Ronnie included. It's never going to be only about her, because that's what she wants. She wants everybody to talk about Chrisean, Chrisean, Chrisean. But once she realizes the energy is shifting to the people that matter, like Ronnie and Chrisean Jr., I think she might crash out. But either way, we're here now. Steve Wilkos want to do a paternity test, and I am here for it. Now,
Now, that was crucial. That was crucial. You know why? Remember when I said that I wish that the content creators who have been doing this, I wish that we could come together and all speak about it or all say how we feel. Remember when I was saying all of that? Remember? Well, I personally feel like that actually should be what everybody does. We should never speak about what she's doing today or what boyfriend she's got without talking about Junior, Ronnie, Blueface, what she did to Blueface, how he not the father, the truthful things. Quail. I'm with you on that, Vu. I'm with you on that, and I hope that other people join you on that, because I know that this woman is the one who started the Save Junior campaign, period. First one. Bold. Out here, bold. Catching what's going on at 3 months. 2 months. When I started doing my research, this was one of the first people that I was watching that had me like, oh, and wanting to go deeper, because at the time, I was in a different sector. It was like what was going on with Jaguar Wright and some other stuff that was going on. Nature Boy was being brought to justice. Diamond and Tianda, the two missing girls that have been missing for over 20 years. I was deep off in a whole nother story. But y'all got to understand, if it's not Chrisean, it would have been something else that I was clocking and investigating, because that's what I like to do. I like to do things that matter. I like to make content that matter. I like to make content that when you look back on this 20 years from now, 10, 5, even 5 months from now, you might laugh. You might kiki, but you gonna know that it wasn't nothing but real truth coming out my mouth and in that chat. Because we like-minded. That's why we've been here together this long. Because we like-minded. Y'all know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. And at the end of the day, we gonna do things that matter. That's what I want to do. I don't like speaking about, I don't know why the words coming to me holding dead weight, or I don't know why the words that they're coming to me are like, I don't like talking about just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the words that was coming to my mind that I couldn't really put together just now was like talking about holding dead weight, or talking about things that don't matter, basically, is what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I like talking about things that matter. I like doing things that matter. I like making a difference in this world. God being pleased with me. That's the things that I like to do. And it's okay to love God. You're not boring because you love God and you want to live for God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we look back on what we doing, we're going to be pleased with ourselves. Because we're not just doing BS. We can still kiki, laugh, and leg slap while learning things, while getting better, while sharpening our own iron. Iron sharpen iron. You hear me? I digress. Go ahead, Vu, because you're going in, Vu.
To what you heard in the intro, Chrisean was not happy when she heard Steve Wilkos say that he wanted to reach out to her for a test. She's even denying the fact that she even reached out for it. She's claiming it could be one of her sisters or anybody who sounds just like her, that she would never do it. But let me say this, baby. Chrisean, I want to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all. Baby, Chrisean is broke. She don't have no income. Where she work at? What kind of gigs do she have? It would make sense that she's running around here trying to get Steve to get her on the show in hopes that Blue wouldn't bite so she can get a little coin. I'm telling you, this makes sense. But the thing is, she don't think smart enough and long enough to realize that we might really find out the truth about this paternity. And remember, just because Ronnie isn't here doesn't mean we can't find out if he's the father. You know, we can find out by process of elimination, i.e. Blueface. I mean, I don't know. That's my theory on this whole thing, but y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. I just know it's more to meet with the eye with this situation, and I'm going to keep my eye on it and on Rockhead, because you got to watch her. She's slippery. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, Chrisean Jr. is the person in question here, and he is the one who needs to know who his father is, because it is imperative that we know. First of all, I feel like Carlissa and Blueface's family uses him for clout. I believe that they know good and well that this baby isn't theirs, but they see an opportunity to make money, and I believe that they are so money hungry, they'll just go with the move. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe in my heart of hearts. And the unfortunate part about it is the only person that suffers here is Chrisean Jr., who in my opinion looks just like Ronnie Doe. And mind you, Ronnie alleges that he was in the hospital when Junior was born. Now I know about Chrisean and this camera skill and this camera thing. If he was there, she would definitely make sure that he's not in the camera shot, but she would definitely want to be live so that we all see what was going on. So it's possible that he was there. It's possible that he cut the umbilical cord. All of this is possible because Chrisean is a pathological liar and not to be believed about anything. Plus, Blueface has said out of his own mouth that he don't believe the baby belonged to him as well. And the worst part, like I said, is Paul Jr. gets stuck. We don't know who the daddy is, but we gonna find out, because see you little devil, the Most High gonna tell us what's going on. I said what I said. Look at him, he's so precious. He deserves to know who his daddy is. Like I say, I believe it's Ronnie. I don't care about what y'all see. I believe Ronnie Doe is this young boy's father. Neither here nor there. I want to get into the live stream or the response that Chrisean gave once she heard Steve Wilkos come out and say that he wanted to offer the paternity test. So legend has it that Steve Wilkos was minding his business doing a live stream or something, and someone brought up Chrisean and her son and asked him to do a paternity test. And he says when he reached out to Chrisean, he says that she was trying to work it out with the people. Now, I'm not sure if Chrisean even did it. It's possible. However, maybe if she did do it, she didn't think that it would go viral, or maybe Steve would even come on the internet to say anything. Because as soon as Steve Wilkos came on the internet and mentioned Chrisean Rock, his numbers went up, his DMs went crazy. He had to go find people to find this girl, and she immediately responded with a bunch of lies and also saying that she never reached out to Steve Wilkos. Now, the funny thing about one of the things Chrisean talked about in this live was saying that she moved back to Baltimore in a very rich neighborhood, but then she also spoke about how she's buying acres of land and that she's doing X, Y, Z in third and the fourth and the fifth. Y'all, Chrisean is such a pathological liar. This is the same girl who told y'all a couple of years ago that she bought a whole island. Check this out.
I can tell you something, y'all. I just bought an island. But it's not the Blue Rock Island anymore. Guess what it's called? Chrisean.
Oh, yeah. So as you can see, if you are new to the party, welcome to the party and the circus. You are late. Chrisean always get on this internet and say she done bought something with no money. I'm not buying Chrisean, and Chrisean ain't buying no land. Either way, she said all kind of craziness. Carlissa responded to Steve and said Steve was clout chasing. Chrisean said he clout chasing. And all I'm saying is we gonna get the paternity test? But I mean, that's what we need to know. And honestly, do I believe she's gonna give Steve that test? No, not a real one. She'll try to finesse something that they can do for the internet, but a real test? Nah. Nevertheless, I'm gonna let the live play where Steve Wilkos is saying he wants to offer Chrisean and Blueface a paternity test. And then I'm also gonna play Chrisean's response. And after that, I'll let you see what TikTok has to say about this. But I'm more interested in what you gotta say. Drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow me on all platforms, and I'll catch y'all hoes on the next one, girl. Bye.
This girl calling the Steve Wilkos show, Chrisean Rock and Blueface. And she got the recording when you call our show, and she was leaving a message, and she was like, you got to have him on your show. And I responded to the comment, I don't know who these people are. And I've never left a comment on anything where I got just unbelievable response. I told my wife about it, and she gave it to one of our producers who I guess is working on it, trying to get these people. And it's still just blowing up. I should probably Google it and look it up, but I think it's insane. I got, maybe somebody out there can explain to me what the hell is going on with this Chrisean and Blueface. I have no idea, but I would like to know.
This is for Steve Wilkos, bro. I did not call you. I got 12 siblings. I don't talk to not one sibling but Petey, my little brother. Nobody called you. Okay, that's one. Two, we know who baby this is. Okay? It's Jonathan's Porters. 3, I'm not in Baltimore, right? Yeah, y'all, we all sound alike. My family, we sound alike. So if anybody impersonating me, just know I'm with my pops. I'm back home. I'm with my dad. I do gospel music. I left LA for good, bro. So for everybody that's trying to stir me up and get me out my body right now, I need y'all to just focus on yourself and stop putting me into things that have nothing to do with me, bro. Me and my son is good. Okay? All right. I don't communicate to that whole side. I cut off all negativity so me and my son can thrive and be the best what we can be. You want to tell him? You want to tell him? Everybody that keep trying to get something out of me. No. If you want to see me, come to Baltimore on my turf where I'm safe at. I'm not going out there in LA unless I get paid. And I'm right back in Baltimore. I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it. I'm out the way on purpose, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know the half. And I feel like that's the thing. Y'all don't know too much, so y'all trying to get me on here to talk too much. I'm not ready to talk to y'all, but I had to check Steve. Steve, I watched his show since I was a kid, bro. I look at you like you got me through my childhood. Your shows used to come on the TV and we didn't have cable.
You did it then.
That's how, Steve.
You did it.
I grew up with you, Steve, and I like how you used to stand up for people when
to
they
that,
used to
y'all.
play
Hold
with
up.
you, or play with other women. You tell them, get off your...
We too smart for that. Sound to me like she would love to go on there. Sound to me like she did it and she tried to call and blame it on China. That's what that sound to me like. Hold on, let me make sure it ain't nothing else on here that I wanted y'all to see, because I'm finna go. We finna segue into another part of the show. Hold on. Wait. No, yeah, I do want to play the part with Carlissa real quick.
Y'all brains is eating itself alive. Look at them. They don't even care that we see them talking about Steve Wilk. Blue is not doing nothing else with Krishan. Okay, period. That's done. That's over. He's moved on. He's moving up. He's doing his thing. Krishan got her stuff. Y'all go watch her stuff. They stuff is separate now. He will not be going on no goddamn Steve Wilkins. He could pay for 10 DNA tests if he wants to. Leave us alone about that.
That's what I'm saying. She's so small-minded. That's what I'm saying. She's so small-minded. She don't even realize who she's talking to. She thought that Kalani was broke. She don't realize that, like, she got that 1990s mentality. You know what I'm talking about? That 1990 rapper mentality. You know, when they was, like, looking like they was rich, but they wasn't really rich. You know, when they signed deals for $50,000 and $100,000 and they really wasn't getting no money. And if they ain't got no hits for 2 years, then they broke and they on drugs and they just getting, you know, a check for their music every month. But they ain't getting no. Girl, who do you think you talking to? This is not no 90s rapper, girl. He went into the rap knowing that he wasn't going to be into the rap long. That's what you don't realize. You don't realize that you talking about a family that's been in Hollywood since he was a kid. He done seen people come up and go down. He done seen, man, do you not realize that's why he had other people sending him money? Because he refused to give a single soul any access to his account. He know better. People like that don't go broke. They want you to think that they went broke so they can see who you really are. And you're so stupid, you go for it every time. You've been small-minded since you met him, and he been trying to open your mind, trying to tell you can get more out of me than just robbing me. You can get more out of me than that. If you let me work with you, help you, and turn you into a superstar, you can get more out of me than that. So she kept coming back. But see, what people don't realize is before she did set Blueface up, she threatened him too. Before she sets a person up, she threatens them. That's why I felt the way I did when she was on video with that boy from Los Angeles. Because I already felt the spirit of what she was doing with him. See, she gets them. The way she gets them is when she gets in the car with them and talks to them like she did with Quell. She talk like she harder than them because she caught a body and got away with it. And make them feel like they pussy if they don't do it. Well, if it's like that, why don't you do it again? Ronnie saved your ass. That's how much he loved her, y'all. He went and sat down for her. Y'all don't even understand. Ronnie did not unalive Geronimo Vasquez. Chrisean did. And he was trying to tell y'all. But he couldn't just come out and say it because, you know, the whole snitch thing, the streets thing. But the more she made him mad about Junior, the more he started feeling like, wait, hold up. And she's saying all that, but she know a whole lot. Let me ask you this. If me, you, and somebody else was together and I unalived somebody and I told you to act like you did it, and then when I told you to act like you did it and you did it for me, I left you out to dry. I didn't send you no money, no packages. I actually stole the money that you had with you. I spent it. I took it and I spent it. That's what she did. And you go and you do that for me. And then when you get when you get out and everything, I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with that person. I can't believe they would even do that. I can't believe they would unalive somebody. They deserve to go back to jail. But the person who took the charge know that you really did it, not them. And they like, she's talking about that. I know she didn't say that about me. Now hold up now. She know a whole lot about what happened with that situation. Because truth be told, she the one that pulled the trigger. Man, he was saying that. The only reason why he didn't come straight blatantly out and say it is because if y'all do realize he did, he took a weapons charge and then he got justifiable homicide. He only stayed in there for a couple of months. He didn't even do a year in there, I don't think. Coronathon, he didn't even do a year in there, I don't think. But guess what? If he came out and said Chrisean was the one who really pulled the trigger, she chased him down and she popped him, if he really said that, he would go back to jail too. Being an accessory after the fact, lying, not forgery, y'all. What's the word I want to say? Perjury. Remember I said at its highest form. He would not be able to come out and say that. So he dropped hints. And real recognize real. And we're going to bust that video down again. I'm telling y'all, Chrisean unalives Geronimo Vasquez. And it is ways we can find out. Our first order business is finding out, is there any body cam footage? We need to, Los Angeles people who live in Los Angeles, what are the FOIA rules out there in LA? Were body cams being used in this case? If so, we need to scrape up the body cams from the case. We have seen Chrisean cry on cue. We know that she can act like a victim. Y'all seen how she had that police officer in Los Angeles thinking she lived in the house when she broke in. He let the burglar have company while they were trying to figure out what was going on. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Where somebody break into your house and the police say, well, hold on, they can have company. What in the God's name are you talking about, sir? She broke in here. And then went in the bathroom and went live and called her family to look like a victim. When she was the villain, she broke in. Is anybody gonna realize she broke in? Hey, you over there. She can't even get in the front door. Go outside, Krishan, and come back in through the front door. And she couldn't do that because she doesn't know the code and she don't have a key because she don't live there. So imagine the cops that was on this case because they went to the beach and Krishan was convincing him to go along with this story that he did it because she was being R-worded. Really, she was selling her body, y'all. So if there was any signs of sexual contact, it's because he came to buy some. You don't leave LA after coming up to LA before. You done seen what you wanted to do out here, and you want to be a prostitute, and you want to make Ronnie your pimp. And so y'all, you convinced him to move you back to LA. Y'all know a pimp, and y'all know a place where y'all can go to get started. And so y'all move into this trafficking building. And Krishan decides she wants to rob a trick. The trick came out like Switchblade on her, like Sling Blade on her, and she wasn't prepared for that. Ronnie thought that he was going to have to save her life, so he got the blick and came back up. And Krishan got carried away. Krishan unalived that man when he was trying to run out and leave. Krishan unalived him in his head. That's what happened to Geronimo. And she got away with it, and she brags about it. Y'all don't think she bragged about it to Quell when they sat in that car and talked for hours? You know they want to talk about who's more gangster than the other one. Y'all heard how Eugene was talking. 100 niggas gonna come and kill his ass. Remember that? Remember the money he said somebody put on their head? That's what they like to talk about. The bodies and the bull crap that they do to our community. They brag about it. You don't think she bragged about it to Quell? Quell, he mesmerized by her, happy at the fact that he even in the car. He stalked her brother, stalked her sister, her family, anything to get near her, do anything for her. Who wouldn't take $50 from Krishan? Like, it's Krishan. I'll suck her toes. I'll suck her. I got these cheeseburgers, man. That's how he was about her. Stand out ain't the word. Stand out ain't the word. He worse than a stand and a fan. He is the fan. Don't get me started. They buried it in the beach at the beach. They buried it in the sand at the beach. And then she had the bright idea, let's go to church. Man, y'all think I'm playing? I say that with everything in me. I mean that shit. Krishan told them after they buried the gun in the sand, let's go to church. Y'all don't understand. Let's go to the Potter house. Ronnie thought it was called a Pottery Barn, and it wasn't. It was called the Potter's house in Los Angeles. They have two places. They got one in Texas and one in Los Angeles. And that's where she went. And she told them people what happened, but she lied to them. She made them think that Ronnie was the one who did it. I'm going to prove all of this to y'all because I know y'all like the video. This is real stuff that you getting. This ain't no fake stuff. All this stuff is tried, true. This is thorough. I don't just run my mouth, y'all. For the new people in here, know that if I'm saying something with my whole motherfucking chest like this, I can stand on it, stand behind it, stand beside it, stand with it, stand all over it. I'm standing on it. You hear me? And she need to be held accountable for that. She do. She do. Now, Carlissa, I'm going to let you go ahead and bring me back down a little notch or whatever. because we're going to get back on what I said in a minute, but just don't forget that they buried it in the sand. They didn't just go straight from being in that situation to the Potter's house. They went to the beach, planned it, and then went to the Potter house. Nobody knew he was unalived until they told somebody. He went on a sneak tip to go buy some cooch. And she tried to rob him. And he wasn't going for it. And when he overpowered her and she didn't know he was ready to go at it with the blade and everything, Ronnie felt like he had to go and protect her. He felt like he needed to go and get the blick because he thought that man was going to slice her up. But that's not how it went. He got him up off of her, and Chrisean just proceeds to take the gun from Ronnie and proceed to unalive Geronimo Vasquez. That's how evil she is. The same reason why Tory Lanez locked up and he's sitting up here talking to Chrisean on the phone and don't realize he's talking to another Megan. Megan 1.3. Up out of here, man. Let me get my bourbon salmon out the oven. You feel me, sis? You feel me? Y'all better be reading this chat too, because that's what the truth at too. Because we like-minded around here. We like-minded. And she an informant. And she harassed their family after she had no sympathy or empathy. Exactly. And the only reason why she's saying the things about Ronnie that she's saying now is because she know the police is watching her ass. So she's trying to make it look like it wasn't nothing. Y'all know, y'all done seen her trick after trick. Y'all don't think she doing that? Y'all done seen this girl in action. Y'all think that she can turn it on and off? Because she can't. I digress. I'm getting irritated.
They want my son to be so to go on Steve Wilkos. Like, come on now. Jerry Springer is gone.
Sean went live to address Steve Wilkos, basically wanting her on the show for the DNA test of Chrisean Jr. Basically just went on there to say that everybody know who the daddy, everybody trying to clout chase off her. You know her regularly. She then went on to say that she would be more interested in Steve Wilkos basically doing her family a show like the Malones. Sean said that she just bought some land and that she building a compound on it. He also said that she will not be coming around Blueface, his family, or none of their antics no more unless she coming with her boyfriend or her brother. Granted, if you never planned on getting back with Blueface anyway, that should have been your mindset when he first came home, because you claimed you didn't want to be with him anyway, but instead you was at the studio kissing all on him and shit, thinking that y'all was back wrapped tight. Chrisean said that Baltimore is where she feels safe at. She said that's where she'll be because she ain't coming to LA no more. What really blew me is when she first started the live and she called herself checking Steve. She was like, Steve, I did not call you, nigga. My family trying to clout chase and I don't fuck with my family and da-da-da. But Steve never said that Chrisean reached out to him. He literally said a random girl made a video about it, and after that he commented on the video. The comment ended up getting so much motherfucking like reactions and shit like that he ended up having his production team actually reach out to try to get the show going. He never said that you reached out.
Now, happy Veterans Day to everybody but Chrisean, because Steve Wilkos is on your neck. Now, shout out to the nosy bystander who sent me the screenshot. They didn't bring it with the original video, but just this screenshot, and we're going to get into the details of it in a bit. Now, whomever's video was posted, Steve Wilkos found himself in the comments and said, just so everyone knows, my producers are trying to get this story. Now, I did a little bit of backtracking, and at the very top of this video, you can see somebody saying something in regards to Blueface and Chrisean. Now, a couple of days ago, we had posted that Carlisa, Chrisean's would-be mother-in-law, had she married Blueface, had asked and stated that she did get DNA from Chrisean Rock Jr. and she does want a DNA test. Now, fast forward to this morning because Chrisean took to live stream, and here's what she had to say to Steve Wilkos.
This is for Steve Wilkos, bro. I did not call you. I got 12 siblings. I don't talk to not one sibling but Petey, my little brother. Nobody called you, sir. We all sound alike. Nobody called you, sir. That's one. Okay, that's one. Two, we know who baby this is. Okay? It's Jonathan Porter's. 3, I don't know what's going on with everybody. It's 21,000 people in my life. I don't even know what's going on right now. Leave me alone. I'm not in Baltimore, right? We all sound alike. My family, we sound alike. So if anybody impersonating me, just know I'm with my pops. The thing, y'all don't know too much, so y'all trying to get me on here to talk too much. I'm not ready to talk to y'all, but I had to check Steve. Steve, I watched his show since I was a kid, bro. I look at you like you got me through my childhood. Your shows used to come on the TV and we didn't have cable.
Hold on.
That's how I know. That's how, Steve.
Charlotte.
I grew up with you, Steve, and I like how you used to stand up for people when they used to play with you.
Now, I'm not entirely sure if Steve heard.
How come Arthur didn't get her through her childhood? How come GPTV didn't get her through her childhood? What the hell is she talking about? Steve Wilkos show got her through her childhood, and we done heard the stories that happened when they was kids. What the hell is going on? Charlotte, do she know anything about the Reading Rainbow, GPTV, Arthur, Hey Arnold, any of them damn shows? Are you afraid of the dark on Nickelodeon? The Amber, come on, like Keenan and Kel, what? Why is she telling us that Steve Wilkos got her through her damn childhood? What in the absolute crap is going on here? Talking about Steve Wilkos got her through. What about GPTV? What about that? That was, you didn't have to have cable to watch that. Yeah, you watch Good Times or none of that. Like, what do you mean, Steve? And that's what makes me feel like she's the one that did it. That is the reason that I truly feel that she's the one that did it. Her, numero uno, Chrisean. I believe she's the one that did it. Trying to point the finger just because she wants some attention, because Blueface and Hazel E getting all the attention, because Blueface and his new girls, the Kate Blueface and what's old girl name? What's old girl name? I like old girl. What's old girl name? What's old girl name, y'all? Dang, it start with an N. Ronnie took the jail time. Exactly. Now check this out. You know what's going on. Now I don't know. I know Holy Ghost girl know what's going on. I know a lot of Becoming know what's going on. Nevaeh, thank y'all. That's her name, Nevaeh. Yeah, Hazel, Nevaeh, all of them. They was getting too much. Y'all excuse me if I got cornstarch on my mask. Y'all know I like cornstarch. Don't play with me about that other stuff. Cause I don't. That's Chrisean. That's what Chrisean like to do, baby. Over here, we don't. Man, look. Life is beautiful. Life is good. We don't need anything extra. All we need is the truth. And that satisfies me. I promise you. The truth satisfies me. But Nevaeh and old girl, they was getting way too much clout for her. She didn't like that. She didn't like that, y'all. So she had to hurry up and go figure some out. Let me call Steve Wilkos and make it seem like somebody else called. And I think it's real messed up that she did that, because look at what she did to her sister. And this makes me go ahead and segue on over to you, China. And then we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on segueing. But yeah, where Ruby at? Where our girl Ruby? You know we got to go holler at Ruby, y'all. We ain't talked to Ruby in a minute. What's up, Ruby? What's up, Ruby? Ruby. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Now, y'all, watch this with me, y'all. This probably gonna be our last one. Let me see. Yeah, it's 11 already. This is probably gonna be our last one before we wrap it up. I'm gonna try to get through it. But watch this with me, y'all. Watch Ruby Kai. Y'all know we love us some Ruby. It's some stuff that goes on in this video that I want to talk about. Let's go.
Krishan trying to start a
Thank you,
clown
Holy
cult.
Ghost girl, and all the moderators.
Remember she said she buying acres of land and gonna build a compound?
I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound.
She gonna start her own church, Church of Jesus Christ, Sean. That's why she wants y'all to call Junior baby Jesus. She thinks she big Jesus. See, we had Krishan Junior, but now baby Jesus. Who you think she think big Jesus is? Huh? That's why she want a compound. So she can serve her hot dogs and Kool-Aid in peace to the people who praise, worship, and believe her push. And she can flip tables and not be held accountable. You feel me? I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because the people say she broke and she begging. Child, she asking her fans not only to send stuff for the baby, but for her and her boyfriend. Child, she not only doubled down, she didn't triple down on her begging.
Wow.
And the people, child, they sending her stuff. Sure is, child. She had packages upon packages upon packages. Now, she did say thank you. And that she wants you to send her some more stuff, child. She specified what she wanted. She said, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who's been supporting me and my son. The love y'all show by sending things to our P.O. box mean more than words can explain. We're so grateful for every single person who's been a part of this holy moment with us, and it's a blessing to feel covered by a community that truly cares. Thank you for being part of our journey. And she added some emojis. 2 of them was a heart and 1 of them was a blood. We know what that means.
Oh, yeah,
she said, I love y'all. I'ma do a live stream opening everything. And she put the P.O. box again. Then she got real specific as to what she wanted y'all to send.
What you want, girl?
Boutiques and small businesses tap in. Sportswear for men and women. Couple attire, etc. God-fearing brands for men and women. Football cleats customized in men 10 and in women 9. Streetwear size.
You know she gotta have a backpack and some cleats. Put a 1 in the chat for the backpack and the cleats. Miss O said, well, damn, how much do cleats cost? How much do cleats cost? Shout out to Miss O. Miss O said, Lex, how much do cleats cost? Why we keep hearing about these cleats? Petey came and I got him some cleats. She deleted that video when she got out of jail. I got him some cleats. We still got it, dum-dum. It's on my channel now. I might play it tomorrow. How much do cleats cost? She gotta go get her cleats, y'all. Y'all know she need her cleats. That girl need her cleats in her backpack, girl. She need cleats like I need cornstarch, girl. Yum, 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 yum. Eat her, eat her up. Eat her up in the chat. Eat her up. Eat her up. Donkey Kong that in the chat. Hello. Yum, 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 yum. Eat her up. Eat her up. You want some cleats. How dare you ask for cleats after how we drugged them cleats, girl? You still want cleats? Is that a part of your game when you meet people? When you get your backpack and your cleats? You got Petey some cleats. It's all about the cleats. And you can't play football to save your life, girl. They had you on the bench, girl. They just needed you for promo, girl. Matter of fact, you begged them. Who pays to be on a football team? Krishan do. I want y'all to make me look good like I know how to play football, even though I don't know nothing about the LFL. And I learned that when I went on Blue Girls Club and them girls walked me like a dog out there on that football field. like a dog. Get up out of here. Come on. Like $39 for them their cleats, boy. They started like $39 for them their cleats. You gotta get them their cleats, girl. For them their cleats, they're about $39 for them their cleats, girl. Oh yeah, they eating them up in the chat. If you watching the replay, ooh, I hope you watching the chat, because you missing something. If you think that I'm the only one giving it up, then you wrong. Becoming Family are the best producers, directors, engineers in the world. I need a beat. I need a producer. Going all night. Can't seem to let it go. Walk up in the label like, where the check go? Yeah, I said it. Dummy with the, yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
Media. Then she put the P.O. box again. Who the couple attire for? Who the men cleats for? Now she trying to drip her boyfriend out on her fans dime. Child, okay, these Bino was taking you shopping. Even had y'all here begging. But wait a minute, if my memory served me correctly, wasn't you the one out here calling people broke?
I'll give you a selfie first to get some money. Where your money at? Where your house at? Who are you then?
Ooh, that didn't age too well, did it?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
And that's why you don't talk down on folks. Because you know where you been, but you don't know where you're going. So Carlissa had slid in Bino's DM. Girl, she told on herself. She said, baby, I don't know you and would never talk about your kids. Don't let these fans confuse you. Her fans are nuts. Bino said, okay, thank you. Yeah, I know how they can get. That's why I just called Wack to clear it up. I never disrespect an older woman or anything like that on the internet or off. My apologies. Have a good day. Carlissa said, no worries. They drove me crazy for 3 years. I already know. That ain't the only one she sent the warning to. Girl, she done got at the little young dude. And she told on herself again. She said, and I warned the new guy ahead of time because this is LA. Us mothers keep ish out the streets. That's unnecessary. Women play games to get ish started, as you see, and us elders keep ish tight. I applaud this young man for having respect for me. Someone lied to him.
Hold up real quick. Let me say something real quick, because see, this is why I love me some Carlissa, because this is something that I done had to do before. Like I said, don't pay attention to the cornstarch if it's on my you know what time it is. But listen, we kicking it Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my darling and I don't know the kids in the kitchen. Yeah. Shout out to the Heavy Titty Committee. Now, this is why I rock with Carlissa, because, see, I would have done the same thing. I would have had to go directly to the store. I have to do that sometimes. Don't fall for the bull. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You got to go ahead and go around and shut that down, because that is what Chrisean does. She likes to go from person to person to person and cause what? Chaos. She literally tries to come here to kill, steal, and destroy. She literally tries to do that. Literally. Not by her own power, but by the power of the enemy. That is only temporarily able to do what they're able to do. And I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because that's what we on the winning team, baby. It don't matter what you do. We on the winning team. It's already won. It's already won. Blueface gonna have a testimony for all testimonies. He gonna be able to help so many young men coming up in the game and rap and in entertainment, period. People don't realize that rap was Blueface plan B, his plan A was football. And he was damn good at that too. Then he went to boxing. Y'all seen him. Then he decided to do anything that man done touched. Anything he done touched. Bear fruit. But he's such a bad guy, though. He's just a horrible person. Do he got stuff to work on? Yes. His ego, we have already been through this. And Jaden, we're going to talk to Jaden about her ego too, but I don't feel like it's the time for that yet because he still ain't even apologized to it yet. And that's what men don't realize. Sometimes the apology is what's most necessary. Sometimes you got to step up and do the right thing in order for her to come back. No, because she knows she worth it. She knows she was loyal to you. She knows that she would have done anything for you. She knows she supported you. And it wasn't just about sex or nothing like that. She was your friend and she will continue to be your friend. But she know her worth and she know that she don't deserve to deal with certain stuff. And you're going to have to come correct this time. And I respect that. I respect that because she knows she worth it. She know it. And guess what? She is. That's the fact about it. She is worth it. I digress.
I wonder who it was. Whack 100 called and we fixed it. Child, I thought Krishan was lying.
Carlissa telling my boyfriend to stay away from me because you know why she telling 3 to stay away from me?
Cause you crazy.
Because I get money in real life.
Nah, that ain't
it. I put people back in position to win.
That ain't it. Now Carlissa wasn't done popping it. I'm telling you, she got her foot on Krishan's neck. Her bunion is right at her throat. Yes. She said she did all them acres and ain't did ish for her mom. My son made sure I got my mansion from prison and working on his father's now. That's some G-ish. Thanks, Blueface. Kept all his promises through all the BS. And even prison couldn't stop God's favor. Child, let me tell you about Mama Charlotte. If God himself came down and gave Mama Charlotte everything she need, I don't think she can get it together. Chastity said she was walking around here with a dead dog in a blanket and damn near burned her house down. So I guess this is Krishan's new victims.
You know, we was taking us on nine. Okay, what's up, y'all? Hey, baby. You know, we had to leave LA. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with Carlissa and that whole side. I've been looking at land. I have to be over here for my church family. What's that called? Spirit of Faith. That's the. But it's now called what? Spirit of Faith Ministry.
Child, that lady about ready to say whatever she think Krishan want to hear. She talking about God's plan.
Yeah, but now they call it Faith City.
Oh, Faith City, yeah.
So we on our way to church right now. I hope he ready.
Nah, I hope they ready. Do they know what they in for?
Oh yeah, my God brother, he vlogging this. Bro, you heard?
Jesus Christ on the neck. You know what we doing?
It was just what 18 hours late.
Yeah, they just got on for 18-hour flight.
But look, nobody. This is really why I really want to do my own stuff. Everybody looking at me like money.
That lady looking at you like that too.
They want to use me for their platform, use me for their TV show. All right, so
you about to have your own network. Don't play. God's plan.
Listen to her. She hyping her up. Child talking about God's plan. She got her own plan too, I bet.
And it's gonna be me and my god brother, like 2 and 2.
Right.
Look at him. He excited too.
So we might gotta get a new camera.
Oh, okay.
But
She gassing him up.
my new boyfriend,
Okay.
fiance, husband, 3.
I think she think calling these boys, cause they barely men, I think she think calling them her husband make her appear less promiscuous. Girl, this is your 4th husband this year. First she was talking about she married to Blue, then she was gonna marry Figgy, then she was gonna marry Bino. Now she gonna marry this boy? Girl, please. Oh, she just love. No, she love lying. And she love D.
I ain't gonna hold you, I got stomped out. Look at this.
Oh, God.
I'm so pissed off for that. Look at that. I don't want to show my back because I don't know how bad I don't even try to make him look that bad. But niggas stomped me out so bad. Ugh.
That's wrong. No, I want to fuck him up for that.
Had to go.
And he's the whole boxer. He done gained 75 pounds.
Girl, she is a dangerous liar. Now, we all know Blue didn't put hands and feet on her before. But the night right here with the bruise on her arm, this the same night, day one that he got out of jail. And she putting his socks on him, wiping the sweat off his bra. Then the next day, she went and got his feet done. So he stomped you out day one, and you hung around for 2 more days. Then you said he stomped you out, your back was effed up. You even showed pictures of your bruises and said, what I gotta lie for? Then you hopped on live about 2 times and said he stomped you out. I'm trying to figure it all out.
I got stomped out in his kitchen. That's the last time me and my son is ever gonna be around that, in Jesus' name. Blueface will be in jail right now if I didn't do that. I didn't call no cops on him. I didn't show him my bruises or none of that.
Mind you, she never showed her back.
My arm still is clearing up on my arm.
I want to see your back, because you make it sound like your back gonna have us gagged.
Clearing up, it was purple, red, and orange.
Look at that.
I don't want to show my back because I don't know how bad I don't even try to make him look that bad. But the niggas stomped me out so bad.
Now, she don't want to show her back because she don't want to make him look that bad, which would lead you to believe that the back would be worse than her arm. She don't want to show her back, but I'll show you. Look at her. Look. She playing with her P.O. box toys. But look at her back. Ain't nothing on her back. Child, she got a whole lot of boxes, though. It's like Christmas time around there. But her back is clear. Girl, why is you lying?
Why the fuck you lying?
Girl, this what I was talking about with Chastity. Girl, she said that the mama had the dog wrapped up in a blanket and almost at the...
Before we go there, y'all seen that. That's what I don't like. Hey, Gia. Hey, Gia, girl. Girl, we love you, girl. Y'all, give me 1 second. Hold on.
I want to see your back, because you make it sound like your back gonna have us gagged.
Clearing up, it was purple, red, and orange.
Look at that.
I don't want to show my back because I don't know how bad I don't even try to make him look that bad. But the niggas stomped me out so bad.
Now, she don't want to show her back because she don't want to make him look that bad, which would lead you to believe that the back would be worse than her arm. She don't want to show her back, but I'll show you. Look at her. Look. She playing with her P.O. box toys. But look at her back. Ain't nothing on her back. Child, she got a whole lot of boxes, though. It's like Christmas time around there. But her back is clear. Girl, why is you lying?
Why the fuck you lying?
Girl, this what I was talking about with Chastity.
Now,
Girl,
this is
she
what I'm
said that the
talking
mama
about.
had the dog wrapped up in a blanket. And
I had to get that starch out my mouth, y'all. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Women, I know sometimes they put us in a group. Sometimes they put us in a group and they be wrong. I get that. I know. But this is why. Women like this. What reason do you have to try to put a black man back in jail? What reason? Because you tried to engage in a fight with him and his daddy didn't let it go down? Because y'all know Chrisean didn't leave there in peace. You know she tried to engage him in a fight. And she see that he really has changed. There's parts of him that really changed. She see that he's smarter, stronger, faster. She see that he's not going to go for the same BS that he used to go for, that he has always gone for. She see he's not finna go for it. So now you want to leave. But no, you can't just leave in peace. You can't just leave because he didn't go for your tricks. You can't just do that. You got to leave and try to make him look bad. You got to leave and try to assassinate his character. And that is the shit that I'm talking about. That is what I do not like. And that is the same thing she tried to do to Ronnie, y'all. She tried to make it look like Ronnie was stalking her. But the restraining order was done hours before. Hours before he even did that. She went and tried to get a restraining order on him. And they probably said, we can't do it unless there's an incident. That is probably exactly what was done. And now she messing with a guy that's younger, that's 19. He really in danger. He really in danger because she's messing with a guy that's younger, that's 19, because everybody that's her age and above see her coming a mile away and don't want nothing to do with her. They can smell her coming a mile away, smelling like salt and cheese and sweat and like a pig. Just, you sitting up there lying on that man. And the bruise didn't come from Blueface. It came from when you was trying to kick around and, Blue, no, you just got mad because the CPS didn't work. You can't call CPS on Jaden, girl. She's a great mom, dummy. She's a great mom. You should have called CPS on yourself. That's what you should have did. You need help. She has no regard for human life. And if y'all pay attention and see that, you can see how heartless she is. She's damn near a serial killer. I'm going to tell you straight like that. There's people out there that believes that that's what she is, that she's a serial unaliver. There are subscribers that watch my channel that say, Lexi, she's a serial unaliver. There's more people, more victims. Don't make no damn sense.
Almost set the house on fire. Well, Chastity about to crash out on their bush. She said she already got a son took from her. Child, I felt bad for her. But let's get into it, because she had a little baby crash out.
I'm so fucking annoyed right now, bro. I don't got time for this weird shit with my family. It's 1 minute, it's one thing, and then it's a fucking another. I don't got time for that. So before anybody go online lying on me, making it seem like something that is not, don't make me feel bad for mommy. It was a mistake. Whatever it was, don't play with me. Don't say my son is gone. My son not gone. What mommy did or whoever did was a mistake. However, don't play with me because I'm not letting mommy stay with me. Should I post the fire that was on my floor?
Yeah.
Should I post what the my princess had, my nigga?
Show us.
I'm not going through that again. What y'all talking about?
Ooh, did Luella get a hold of Charlotte's pills and potions?
I'm supposed to babysit my nephew. Paid from Zeus Network. At an Airbnb. Mommy coming here.
Spill
I got locks on my door. I put all my shit up. Mommy not clean. She not right. What y'all talking about? I keep helping her and I keep getting hurt. I can't keep doing that. Okay. Look what happened to my son. Okay. They got me f***ed up. Nobody is saying mommy. So don't try to play that weird ass on top in my mental right now. Right. Everybody got a nice position to put bless mommy, whoever they are, and they do it. I don't got that shit, and I make a way and I still do something. Leave me alone. Stop making me feel bad. Okay. Stop trying to make me myself. Cause motherfucker wanna make you yourself. Leave me alone. All these big sisters acting like they big sisters, doing what they do to mommy. I don't do that to mommy. So don't come at me like I'm not the child that lost her son because of mommy. Nobody else. Leave me alone and stop saying my son is gone. He's in the system. Stop playing with me before I hurt you. Don't with me when it comes to my son and you say that. Don't with me, my nigga.
Who? Who, Chastity?
My house was almost on fire.
What was burning?
Stop playing with me. That's already happened to my son. Y'all got me up. That's not the way of life, taking care of your parents. Out of here. That's not the way of life. It's taking care of your kids. No, I'm breaking that curse. Leave me alone.
Now, one thing this family gonna do is feud. But two things Krishan gonna do is lie and lie. Cause child, she back in LA. With a little boyfriend. Child, look like they at a 7-Eleven parking lot at 2 o'clock in the morning. Child, is you working there? Or is he getting ready to put that work in? Looking like some little kids jumping in front of the camera. But anywho, let's get into what they talking about.
1 second.
Hi, y'all. No makeup.
Oh, hell no.
Excuse me, kid. Yo, Franco! Get out, motherfucker! Look, this shit's so jammed, it's not even going. Hi. Oh, sorry. Give us like 2 seconds because we shitting on this live real quick. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:19. We in LA. Sorry. I left Baltimore. I got work Friday.
Look.
No, it's slow. Look, it's slow. It's at 20,000, but you just can't see.
I'm not getting
My
it.
been jamming lately. I don't even be on this no more. Look at Hey yo, why you hiding? Like no, 3 funny. 5:19. Oh, alright. So everybody sleep.
What blood talking about? Tell blood get our shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, he distracted. Hey y'all, I'ma say bye.
Child, where the baby at? Did you leave him with that woman? I guess she was paying her in donations, cause word on the street, that P.O. box, belongs to an organization that woman owns. So you know Krishan, child, I guess she helping her get her donations up via her fans.
I got 12 siblings. I don't talk to not one sibling but Petey, my little brother.
Now, girl, it's been so much going on that I didn't even get a chance to show you these messages between China and Krishan. So Krishan hit China up and said, why you hit Steve Wilkos up acting like me? That's why I don't trust the whole family. China responded, what? Tell whoever lying on me, God got him. I hit Steve Wilkos up for me and my son last year. The Bible says it's a special place in hell for liars. Whoever this is, I'm done with this messed up ass family. Too many lies. And whoever you are, when you go on Steve Wilkos, they gotta get a copy of your ID. So please be smarter than that. Why would I have to hit Steve Wilkos up saying I'm someone else? Y'all crazy. I called Steve Wilkos for me and my son to go on there to take a lie detector test. Now China wasn't done, cause she went live on Instagram. Girl, she said something wrong with Krishan, that she mental. She said they all mental. She said that they need to just throw the whole family in the trash. All them alone. She done with Krishan. And she said Krishan cussed Tessa out.
Now we gotta talk about
China said she couldn't understand why Tessa and Tareen was back cool. Child, this family so messed up. It's unbelievable.
Y'all remember, this was last year or 2 years ago. On God, I called Steve Wilkos for me and my son to go on there and do lie detector tests for us being violated, and the Malones kept trying to say they didn't do nothing. Do y'all remember that?
I remember.
Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
First of all, sweetie, let me block your dumb tail. Let me get you out of here, because I ain't for no mess this morning. I've been asking Steve Wilkos for 2 years now. 2 years. Let me tell y'all something. I wake up this morning, right? People is so pressed to be around Krishan. Check this out. I'm not pressed. I'm good. I don't need to use my little sister for a come up. Facts. Okay? I work
2 9 to 5.
Somebody send me the
I don't
video
never call
of
and ask
Tessa and
none of
China.
y'all tricks for no money.
Please,
Never.
somebody.
So for all of y'all that's
Send me the
lying to
video of Tessa
Krishan
and
to
China.
pump her head up,
I want
y'all
to
know something
compare
wrong
and
with
contrast.
her. Y'all know she gonna believe y'all lies. But guess what? God got a special place in hell for all of y'all. Real talk. First of all, dummy, you call Steve Wilco, it's recorded, dummy. And whoever calls him playing like they was you, I promise you, I got a feeling it's the person you riding around Baltimore with.
I got a feeling
and I'm just
it's
being
her.
honest.
I got a feeling it's
Now,
her. I got a feeling it's
I called
her
Steve
herself.
Wilco 2 years ago. Did I or did I not?
She loves Steve Wilco.
To tell my story of their father touching me. Did I or did I not? That was 2 years ago. So for y'all to keep telling these daggone messed up lies, it's a special place in hell for all of y'all. Y'all can have Krishan.
That's right.
Let me tell y'all what I wake up to this morning. I wake up to a message this morning, right? Saying that, why would you call Steve Wilco playing like you me? I'm like, huh? So y'all know me. I'm mad. I hate liars. So I'm like, well, whoever told you that, tell them it's a special place in hell for them.
China, we
I
talked
call
about
Steve
this.
Wilco.
China, we talked about this, and I want to go and get that video. I'm gonna try and go get it real quick, y'all. Y'all know I was combing my hair, but I'm gonna go get that video, and we about to do a compare and contrast because China, I told you this. I told you this, and it was breaking my heart because I seen how happy you was. And Ruby is in tune because look at the picture that Ruby have of China right here on the side. That is the video that her and Tessa was in when Tessa was calling her Mick China. I knew Tessa was gonna break your heart again. Because she only called you because she was beefing with Tareen. She was using you like a pawn. You are not a pawn, you a queen and act like it. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you watching you going a loop with these people. They was raised to cross you. They was raised to hurt you. Because the person who violated you is their father. They had decisions they could have made. They could have chose different when y'all was grown, but it was already in them. And it is what it is. You got to forgive them and you got to let them go and understand that they are conditioned to treat you a certain way. They are conditioned to not love you, but to hurt you, to use you like a pawn and laugh about you later. They will all team up against you. Tessa came and got you because Tareen and her was beefing. And guess what? Tessa and Tareen will jump you. They could be beefing and not talk to each other for a year. And then you come around, they will team up against you. They will get back cool to beef with you. They will op up. Exactly. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, right? But back when Tareen and Tessa was beefing, let me go look over here real quick. Hold on, y'all. I know I might look a little bit greasy. Let me go look over here real quick, y'all. Back when Tareen and Tessa was beefing, do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? My eyeliner is smeared. I know. But I want to go over here to this real quick. Hold on. I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold up. Here we go. want y'all to see this real quick. I want y'all to see this. Mick China. Mick China. She came to this live disrespecting her. Let me tell you something. She know why Mick China is disrespectful. This girl came in this live disrespecting her sister. And she called her sister to her defense because Tareen exposed the fact that she was out there jumping and screaming around because Tareen wouldn't let her get the baby. I wouldn't give nobody the baby either that's running around naked jumping on cars. Would you? Yeah. Everybody wanted to gang up against Tareen. I don't think Tareen was wrong. But Tareen stood alone. And she called Mick China. She loved her sister. That's the sad part. She saved her life. She saved her life. Hold up. She on here telling her sister, sis, you shining like a diamond. You glowing. Y'all can't hear the video? Dang. Put a one in the chat if you can hear the video. No sound on video. Okay, here I come. Here I come. Did y'all hear the part of her talking about that she saved her life? Because I'm pissed. Y'all know I'm mad. Hold on. Watch this.
I'm like, wait a minute. Nigga wanted me to. Stop it, baby. Stop it. China. When that day, that nigga tried to play with me, right? And nigga, you was innocent as I don't know what. But you went in that cell with your sister and I almost died. How? How did I almost die in the cell? Not
You had a
because of a
seizure.
bitch ass nigga, but yeah, it was a bitch
You had a
ass nigga.
seizure.
What
You had a
happened?
seizure. You had a
What else?
seizure. I was laying down. I said, Tessa, you gonna lay on the bench because you pregnant. And I laid on that floor, that concrete ass floor.
She
So I
laid
ain't
on the
gagging.
floor.
I get up. I'm like, wait a minute. I lift up and I look at my.
She laid on the floor. She laid on the floor and let her little sister lay on the bench. This when the truth starts seeping out. These are the things that I need y'all to pay attention to because the front is a hell of a front. This is when the truth starts coming out. This is when the truth starts coming out. China laid on the floor and told her little sister, you lay on the bench because you pregnant. That's not a sign of a narcissist or any of that. That's the sign of actually an empath, because she is empathetic to the fact that her sister is pregnant. She can empathize on a heightened level to the point where she willing to lay on the floor. This girl been longing for that family to love her from a kid. She laid on the fucking floor of a jail. But she's not done. Mick China. That's how she greeted her sister that saved her life. She called her fucking Mick China. As her sister is here now to be by her side, because Tessa has exposed the fact that she got a couple of problems going on upstairs. Now that her sister has exposed a couple of things that's going on with her, her big sister is here to support her, and she greets her with disrespect. Y'all, the truth is right in your face. She laid on the floor of a jail for her sister. But I'm not done. That's not it. That's not the only thing she did. What else did you do, China? What else?
Little sister, she got blood coming out of her mouth and you was choking on your tongue. I lifted you, I laid you on your side, I started praying. I started screaming for the CO. That's how you know the girls across the hall start screaming for the CO. So when they got you to the nurse room, they asked you, was like, do you remember anything? You was like, no. You was having a seizure. And they said, by the grace of God, I was in there. Yeah. That's why I never trip off that shit.
I do remember that. That was when y'all. I remember that. I remember that.
I said, God put me in there for a reason. For a reason. Yep. Yep. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. We love y'all. So I said, you glowing like you shining like a diamond.
Without no makeup. Cause I don't wear that
stop it.
Bright like a diamond in the sky.
Hey, you look good. Look at you. What's up, sir?
Hey, Onika.
How are you?
I'm at work, honestly.
I talked to Chance the other day. He looks so cute. I'm like, okay.
I'm just like, this be too much going on.
It's gonna be alright,
Don't do
though.
it no more.
It's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna die.
God had your mother covered last night.
Huh?
Chance says God child. She
No,
was
literally,
covered
like
last
I prayed about it so much, and it's crazy, but you know.
Right.
You know,
right.
you know how it go when we pray, like when we actually like when you fasting and praying though.
Right.
The craziest things happen.
9 days, y'all. 9 days.
You
The craziest
fasting.
things happen.
You look like mommy when you did that.
Huh? No, I be all over the hospital. I have to learn my way around the hospital, like on my breaks and stuff.
God is so good. Hey, baby.
Cause I'm going to different units.
What's up, Heaven?
I'm going to ED. I'm transferring.
Got your braids.
You think I'm lying, but I'm dead serious. Hi, JJ.
Oh my goodness, he got big. Oh my goodness, Jay. I miss y'all. I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna be there in a couple days.
Oh, you coming up here?
Yeah. Oh my braids.
You think I'm lying, but I'm dead serious. Hi, JJ.
Oh my goodness, he got big. Oh my goodness, Jay. I miss y'all. I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna be there in a couple days.
Oh, you coming up here?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he is so big.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be up there. I'm bringing Ron up there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm coming to see your mother. I'm gonna bring your mother back with me. Yeah. It's great. It's gonna be all right, y'all. God always show himself. Always. Like
He showed himself last night.
I want to cry so bad right now. That's why I keep trying to
Let it out, bro. It's
Yo,
all
God
good.
is.
Niggas ain't even gotta say nothing. I never ain't gotta say nothing. But go in that closet. And that's what I'm gonna do. It's all
Yo, Lex like, yeah, come get my cow.
Cause it's
Lex
like,
yeah, come get my cow.
but I used to always keep Tessa underneath of me. Like,
I need my clown photo.
your God is so good, yo.
There we go.
God. You said, there we go.
I love my clown photo.
I don't want to be all on here crying. I don't want nobody to see me cry. But God is good. I'm coming. I'm coming. You was Tessa, you was my little sister / my daughter. It's always been like it was always like that. Always like that. Like
They said, China, you look like mommy the most, nigga. Yes, she got mommy dip. She got mommy dip. When I used to be with Mick China, I used to be like, Nick, I want your lip. You know who I admire? Mick China. I want Nika lip and I wanted Nika apple bottom. Yeah.
This lady sitting up here crying. Now, see, the first time when Chrisean came on the live and she cried, we was thinking like she was crying because of the fact that it was Chrisean calling her, and it wasn't that, y'all. These people can get on here and play with her fucking emotions, and I cannot stand it. I cannot stand stuff like that. She calling them Mick China to her face because she gonna go laugh about it with her son when they get off of this. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. This lady is literally sitting up here about to cry when she see them. And this bitch is calling her Mick China to her face after she come to your rescue. And she talking about a time when she saved your fucking life. You ungrateful bitch. Excuse me. But you sit up here and you laugh in the face of somebody that love you. And when you down and you crying and you feel like you don't got nobody and you wonder why, it's because you're a fucking rotten person. You got a rotten soul for you to sit up here and call her Mick China. I can't see happiness finding you. I can't see true happiness finding you. Now you say the truth that she was more like her daughter. But when she was speaking the truth, you came on here and you talked shit about her. I don't even know if what you said about her is even fucking true. But anything dark that she did go through and did with her kids is because of what y'all did to her. It's because of what y'all did to her. That's why. She didn't know how to love nobody and no babies. Because y'all treated her like a fucking dog to the point where she is comfortable laying on the floor of a fucking jail telling you to get on the bench because you pregnant. And you in there damn near dying. And you know she loved you because you went to her when you needed somebody. You knew exactly who to go to. So you know how she feel about you. You know she loved y'all. She had to move away from y'all because she couldn't take that shit no more. China, stop fucking with them. Stop. Stop. Separate yourself. You got enough people on your YouTube show right now. You got enough people on there to completely separate yourself from them and just be consistent and build your own shit. But the thing about it is, when you get where you going, when you get on your destiny for real, and you start prospering, you can't be looking back, letting them abuse you and knock you down some more. You got to get that shit together before you get where you going. Otherwise, anything God give you, you're going to give it to them. You're going to let them destroy it. And I'm talking to myself. You hear me? We can't be doing that. That shit ain't right. It's just, I can't stand to watch. That's family, y'all. And she's literally calling her sister Mick China. And China is crying. Do y'all see what's going on? They are messed up in the head, bro. They are all messed up in the head, bro. They were all ganged up. I don't even know what's true and what's not true about China because they even got to her kids. So I don't even know if they made her kids think that they went through some stuff that they didn't even go through. They probably went through some stuff, but then they probably made them kids think it was even worse. Because I know for a fact from the family that I used to have that people think if they tell a lie for 10 years that it's the truth. And to a child, it is. to a child it is. And I didn't know that when I was a kid, when I was 16 having kids. I didn't know that, but the adults, the elders in my family, they knew that. That if you tell a child a lie for 10 years, you're gonna be spending the rest of their life trying to convince them that shit never happened. It's crazy to watch what China go through, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. This lady calling her Mick China in her face. And she literally laid on the concrete to save her life. Like, and I told you, China, back then, I told you not to be fooling with them. We talked about this when this video was made. We talked about this. And I told you that I feel for you because she's going to break your heart. And then let alone just 2 months later, here we go.
2 years ago. Yes, me, Unique Dorsey. Facts. And I asked, could me and my son come on there and do a lie detector test? Did I or did I not? So whoever lying to that, whoever that 443 is, 414, kiss my ass. Y'all can have that little girl. I don't want the drama in my life. I'm good. I love my life. I mind my business. I don't mess with nobody. Stop lying on me. I was trying to get me and my son on there 2 years ago. But what y'all sick mother effers did to him. Stop lying on me. That's why I hit Steve Wilko up. I tagged him this morning and said, please play that recording. Whoever called you, please play the recording. Because I'm being accused of calling, acting like I was Krishan. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Because I'm so tired of this messed up ass family. I don't know what to do with myself. I wake up about 10 minutes ago. God is my witness. Facts. I was exhausted. I worked yesterday like normal people. Unlike some people. But anyways, that's another story for another day. I get up this morning, somebody all in my DM talking about why you call Steve Wilko playing like you me. Why did I call Steve Wilko playing like I was you? What? What? Check this out. Stop lying on me. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people about to end up in that jail cell for what they did to my son. Stop lying on me. I called Steve Wilko 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Trying to get me and my son on. And that's another thing. I got to go and find. Holy Ghost girl, let me know if you in here, sis. We about to wrap it up. But that's another thing that I got to go and find. Carlissa said they always go after your firstborn. I believe what that boy said that Mookie did and Eugene did. Eugene taught them that. Mookie, as a man, is not going to admit that he probably, we all know we all got a homeboy or a homegirl that got boyfriends that's really in the streets. Trade is really in the streets. And Mookie is Trade. But the reason why is because he was trained by his daddy. That is sick. And that's a whole nother thing that Mookie got to deal with. And he around here catching bodies because he got all this darkness in him. Imagine. His innocence probably was taken from him long ago. And you wonder why these people are so dark. You got to understand this girl come from this family. That's why it's not hard for us to believe what she was doing to this baby. If y'all don't think that Krishan is abusing Junior, then you still lost and you need to wake up. When Krishan raised her hand up, that baby get to flipping around. Look at all this darkness that she come from. It's the ones that don't fit in are the ones who are empathic, the ones who can't be evil and nasty like that, the ones who want to love and feel loved. Those are the ones that don't fit in. You hear me what I'm saying?
That man did that to China. That was so messed up. And he got them kids to grow up treating her like a dog, man. And when there's no beef between them, you get the truth. So she was taking care of Tessa. She did treat Tessa like her daughter. She loved that girl. She fucking loved Tessa. And Tessa sitting in her face calling her Mick China. Imagine what they say about her around her daughters. Her son probably by her side because he see what she go through. It's just now do you see why her son is like this? Now do you see why? They was fucking abused. Bro, that's why they like that, bro. They got the same scars in the same place. Stay away from them, China. Leave them people alone. Just leave them people alone. Just don't fool with them. Like, that's all I can ask. You know what I'm saying? Is that from the outside looking in, from somebody watching, I just feel like you need to leave them alone and let them go. I do. And I feel like you and your son, y'all got to go and heal, because people don't think that people are that sick, but I know it. I know people are that sick. I know that. I know that. And I'm sorry that y'all went through that. And some people, when they get scarred like that, they can go and inflict that pain on others. And then some people, they don't want to inflict that pain on others. They want to live right and love people and do right. And every time I see you talk to one of them on the phone, you get to crying. So I know you love them, because you ain't shading China. She's shading you. And you love her so much that you ignoring that shit. You love her so much that you done got used to that shit, China. That shit, I can't even imagine, bro. That shit is miserable, because they was around her kids, and I know that they tried to get her kids against her. You can't tell me. They was conditioned to be against her. What you think they taught her kids? So you don't even know what's true and what's not true. That shit, man, that shit there, boy. And to be honest with y'all, yes, that's right. Break it. China, you got to break it. Cut that off. Cut that off, China. Cut that dead weight off. Cut that off. Cut it off. You got to let it go. You got to, so you can be happy. You're gonna find your happiness through talking about what you went through on your channel. You're gonna find people that have been through what you've been through, that are like-minded, so that you can see that you're not the only one who went through it, that it's not your fault, that you didn't deserve it, that you didn't do nothing to cause it. It's a lot of things that you want to get out of separating yourself from them and just being real. But you got to be all the way real. Not on no, oh, I want to be, nice about Chrisean. Man, you know that girl dark and something wrong with her, like you said. Something wrong with her. And she was trained, she the youngest. There's no hope when it comes to that, because she is the youngest. She will hurt you even worse. She grew up watching them treat you like shit. That girl is not going to do you right. Let that go. She going to come to you when they done playing with her. She going to come to you. just like everybody else do. You got to cut that shit off and know that when they come to you and you give them that, I don't even want to talk. When you do that, when they come to you, they're going to get mad. They're going to do a smear campaign on you, but they was already talking shit about you behind closed doors. You already know what they're going to say. To hell with what they got to say. Just go and live your life with you and your son. Y'all, if y'all want to talk about it, if y'all need to go on the show, if any of that, do what you feel like you need to do, but do it with y'all. Don't fool with them. And when you get yourself right and your daughters see you getting yourself right and not fooling with them, they're going to see. But you got to start somewhere. And I feel like you got to start by loving yourself and being done with them. You would sleep and you let Chrisean call you and wake you up out your sleep in a bad mood. Instead of waking up and saying, thank you, God, for another day. Chrisean woke you up with evil to try to make the rest of your day go bad. You don't answer the phone. Don't answer. When you see them calling, don't answer. It's the devil trying to call and play with you. That's how you got to look at it. Like the devil knocking on your window to try to come play with you. What you going to do? Because he can't come in if you don't invite him in. Rebuke him. In the name of Jesus. And don't even answer the phone. I'm not saying it's trying to perfect y'all or nothing like that. I know it's stuff that she got to work on, but man, it is hard when you grow up like that. When you grow up like that, y'all literally seeing it. This was calling her McChina in her face like she wasn't just running around naked. What we gonna call you? Naked Tessa? Would you like it if we called you Crazy Tessa? Which I'm not calling her that. I'm just giving an example, y'all, because I don't think mental illness is nothing to play with. So I wouldn't give her a name like Crazy Tessa, but I'm trying to say something here. Your sister didn't clown you, and she could have. She brought you in. She opened up her arms. She gave you her sackcloth. I got to go, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. I'm out. I can't do it. I'm out. I love you.